10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yes, today we continue that Destiny series. Hope you guys are well. Yes, to everyone out there from Twitch and YouTube, thanks for joining me today, man. So yeah, we've had quite a weekend of football action. I think Mo Salah is trying to break some records here, especially Thierry Henry's goals and assist records, which there are only like I think 3 players in the world who have scored in top flight among the top 5 leagues, of course, who've had more than 20 goals and 20 assists in a season, right? So we had Thierry Henry who kicked it off with 27 and 20, if I'm not mistaken, and then that was like well over 15 or 20 years ago, and then we had Kevin De Bruyne who did it next, and finally Lionel Messi, right? And Mo Salah is closing in on that. He had 2 assists last night and a goal. So there's still quite a lot of football left to be played. I'm wishing him the best of luck, man. At least before he decides to leave the club. Like, speaking of leaving the club, we've got Real Madrid out there who like to sign players on when their contracts run out so that they can pay them more wages since they don't have to fork out all their money for the transfer fee. So we've had like players like Kylian Mbappe move over. So now the most likely will be Trent Alexander-Arnold who will be next, who will be leaving Liverpool, and then crossing the channel to join Real Madrid. I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. I mean, considering the fact that Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? He is, how do we put it? He's going to be 27, I think, and then his game has gotten stronger, and he probably wants to go now. I mean, what if an injury happens to him this season and he can't play anymore? So this is a great chance for him to move across and get some new challenges, learn Spanish and play with his good best friend, Jude Bellingham. Fantastic. Hey, Max KBPI. Nice. Welcome to the stream, guys. And of course, Rocky, immediately, first things first. How about a 3-4-3 narrow system? Well, I think there are a lot of good tactical systems in Football Manager. 3-4-3, 5-2-2-1, they're all strong. If you have the right players for a lot of these tactical systems, they will usually do quite well. At the end of the day, it's really your personal whether you have the players for it. That's it, right? So if you have the players for it, I personally like playing sometimes these back 5 systems, but the way the match engine is set up, we got to play them on really like pushed up defensive lines, higher attacking mentality, so that the wing backs actually shut down the opposite fullbacks. Otherwise, it's always a challenge to get that to happen. And yeah, I think they're great tactical systems. Yeah, I've made a few on the stream. I think you guys saw the 5-2-2-1 that we used. And today we're gonna do something with Destiny, right? That's our challenge that we have. It's a stream where I play against your Nugents. And we've got some Nugents that have been powered up. Kimpik, Moni, Whiplash, and Cheek. I think a few of you have just signed on a few more Super Nugents and added them to Bayern Munich in hopes that you'll prevent me from completing a three-peat. Because I've won the title 2 seasons in a row. And now you have boosted the teams to make sure that I don't do it 3 times in a row. I hope you've had a good Christmas and not. I didn't drink this Christmas, man. Yeah, I was Tito Tala. Basically, I spent most of the time with the kids, and I just found this. I brought them out to this. Brought them out, and then I saw this. You remember when we were kids, right? We had to go to the arcade, and then we used to do the pinball machine with the bumpers. Remember that big ass machine? You drop in a coin, and we just let the ball go, and we flick with the bumpers, and we just let it ride out the machine, and we get the high score. Well, I found one that's about this big, this thick. Okay, and it's perfect for kids and me, of course. So it's got all the lights and the noise and everything else that pinball machines are for. And the boys are downstairs with the pinball machine. It was either that and the Lego set. They've got Lego as well. Yeah, so kind of into Lego, yeah, but I want to encourage them to express their creativity. The pinball machine is basically for hand-eye coordination, and that one very important. They hardly play any sports, man. So this is where we are, guys. This is the season that we are at. Today I'm gonna be focusing more on tweaking tactics when I'm playing the game. Right. So as you can see here, before you tweak the tactic, you kind of need to know what your tactic is doing. So in terms of chances that we're creating, you can see 47-118. Of course, we concede a lot of goals in and around the penalty area as well. So I do know that, and these are all play shots, so you can tell that we do give away chances. I mean, I do create a lot of chances in and around the penalty area as well. So a lot of, half my chances come from through balls, and the tactic that is done really well is this system which creates a clear-cut chance every 47 minutes, which basically means I've got 2 clear-cut chances a game. So our tactics so far we're using is this. Of course, tweaks. What kind of tweaks can we make in a game? There are some. First up, in order for you to make tweaks, or gonna go out there and make a tweak, right? The first thing you gotta figure out is the straightforward thing. It's like, okay, I've a tactic. You need to understand the tactic, right? So what kind of tweaks can you make? The basic tweaks are gonna be, hey, we can make mentality changes, right? Because you've got these 7 sliders in the game that all affect the match and affect the way your tactic plays out. So the first thing that you have to do when you go into Football Manager is understand what these sliders do and what they impact. That is muchos important. I've got training and I haven't done the training yet. So we're gonna change this to extreme straight away. Don't want to waste any time. So these are all properly set up, and then I think looking at the youth candidates coming through, we got some centre backs that might be potentially quite interesting. But this is really, 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 really important now. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay, so that was my missus. I thought I better respond. Yeah. Hey, El Revelador. Good day to you too. Okay, so yeah, we got some of these guys in the club. So trading wise, I'm gonna try and have to keep across all things. But you're not seeing the whole picture yet, so we'll get there soon. I'm just gonna move it along. So the things that you do, right? Okay, the things that you need to do. First up, tactic tweaks. Simple tactic tweaks. A, changing mentality is a very simple tactical tweak. Okay, very easy to do. So how do you use that? How do you use mentality changes? Now, the simplest way is to remember 2 things. The AI is always more defensive when it's traveling away. Okay? Which means that it's going to not take as many risks, which is the reason why attacking mentalities do really good at home. But when you're not sure, you always use balanced mentality, right? So looking at your tactical system, if it's like mine, which is front foot, like I got like 5 guys in the opponent's half, yes, you can actually even start playing on cautious or balanced mentality because your tactic is already so risky. So understanding the amount of risk in your tactic is very important. So like a 4-2-3-1, you can start on balance, go, and then you can play on attacking if you think that you can push it a bit more. This is things you can only assess during the course of a game. The thing is this, right? I see a lot of pass into space that's defaulted into a tactic, or low crosses that are defaulted into a tactic. These are tweaks that these are settings you shouldn't have in your tactic by default. Why? Low crosses presupposes that you're going to get to the byline to do a check and to play the ball back. But if you're traveling away from home and you discover that you can't even get to the byline, why do you have low crosses on? You're basically telling a team to take even more risks in trying to build up play. So some simple tweaks that you can make to your tactic is A, if you have low crosses in your tactic, when you're playing away from home, remove it, play fixed crosses. That's it. Okay, simple one. The next simple tactical tweak you can make when you're away from home is if you're unsure, go balance straight away. Just play it on balance and don't you can just change the mentality. What this does is it drops your defensive line and your line engagement. That's it. Very simple, very fast. So, two simple things. You see the ball coming over the top, your defenders are running. Whenever you see the ball coming over the top and your DM and your defender go for the same ball, this is something you have to watch in the game. I can't do it for you. This is something that you will see. So you see the ball coming over the top. You see a defensive midfielder and a defender both going for the same ball. Your defensive line is too high. Yeah, that's it. Or you look at a DM. Was he on a defend duty? Then turning to support. Maybe it might influence his initial positioning. He might be further up. Then watch it again. If it happens again, definitely drop the defensive line. Yeah. How do you drop the defensive line? Do you make a sudden change? No, drop your mentality first, because your mentality shifts it slightly. It doesn't make a big change. Changing the sliders, the defensive line, is a big change. So always change your mentality first. So if you want to drop a bit deeper, play on a lower mentality first. That's the first change you make. Nah, you don't have to go and make a sudden change. Okay, so let's get back into the game. Okay, so we're here now. So, okay, we are doing okay, right? But you look at this, 2 goals conceded. So, what we're going to do next game, first up, I'm going to look at my data hub, team performance, XG table. What is wrong with our game so far? Wow, there was a time when I was the greatest, no? Goal scoring. This is our only problem right now, goal scoring. XG against, right? It tells you how leaky you are. We are not the... So, if I shot up and I'm... See, we are very lucky, you know. Some fantastic performances from our goalkeeper has saved the day, right? 17.5, we are like Leipzig, Hoffenheim, Stuttgart. We're nowhere near Bayern and Eintracht Frankfurt, who are rock solid defensively. So I know that my weakness in my tactic is being, looking at our tactic, of course, who is defending in this tactic? This is a meta-attacking tactic. This is like up there as one of those psychotically crazy attacking systems. And I love it. Okay, so we're playing Dortmund away. Okay, we might lose this game, but we need to make a tweak. So we've got some players that need to have a run out. Looking at the situation, everybody looks like they're pretty cool. What about Mayo? Mayo might be happy now. Can we give him a new contract? Because it's 2045. I want to discuss the new contract with the agent now. Yep. Okay. This is important because he came cheap. I'm going to remove this. Play him as a regular starter. See whether he's... Oh man, everybody wants to be... Everybody wants high wages in my safe. Because the demand is high, for players here. A lot of clubs come after my players, which is great, considering how much detail level I have. Okay, let's look at the detail level. This is crazy, man. Argentina, Austria, we're just gonna set all competitive young. Bundesliga, all competitive matches. We're gonna set everything up. Chile, all. Then China, which I just under 21s. Yeah. Croatia under 19s. Hungary also under 19s. Italy's done. Peru under 19s. Okay, that should be enough. I don't want to have too much. It's quite a lot. International competitions, right? We are okay, I guess. Yeah, we mixed it up. I didn't choose all of them. Then in terms of the leagues that's a lot of leagues, man. Well, a lot lower than last year. Last year I had 500,000, 200,000 players, right? Which makes it interesting when we're doing chit chats on the stream. Yeah. Because what I like to do is I like to chit chat with you guys. That's basically how we do things here. Okay. So, all right. This is a pre-season friendly. So what are we going to do? There's nothing we need to do here. I'm just going to play a bit on balance. We're going to remove the low cross. Gonna leave this like that, and then we're gonna counter when no, this tactic lives off counter. Yeah, so I'm not gonna change that. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Pre-season friendly. Just warm those legs up. Rotate the players. Johnny. Oh, sorry. Can I swap them? I wish I could. I wish I could just swap them there so I don't have to come inside here. I mean, SI, can you do that? I mean, you have this little bar here. Why can't we just swap them around? I drag one player to the other position. That'd be a great change, man. I don't have to leave the match day experience. It's something that I find a bit annoying playing Football Manager. I like the match day experience to be just the match day experience. And then if changes need to be made, why can't we have like a pop-up, right? Like an iPad kind of pop-up, and then you can make your tactical tweaks there instead of leaving the game. Oh, Costanzo goes down, Zia scores, but Costanzo has taken a knock. It's good work from Costanzo. He did the hard work, but he had players nipping at his heel. Managed to find Zia. And then Zia, just a friendly. I'm not going to be too... we're not going to spend too much time on a friendly. Okay, honestly, friendlies, the only thing I spend time with friendlies is I just want to make sure these boys are rotated, man. That's about it. This is my meta. This is my best tactical system for Football Manager 24. It is the most attacking system I made. It creates 3 clear-cut chances a game. All you need is a player to finish them off. That's it. Yeah. And sometimes what so this is the tweaks I make. Okay. One of the other tweaks you can make is turning this guy into an advanced forward, especially if you're not a top dog team. If you're not a top team, right? Sometimes recognizing what a role change can do. Okay, why? So understanding what the roles do, right? Okay, so for example, AF is the one role in the game which is a focal point of all attacks. So a lot of times when you're attacking and you're playing a counter-attacking system, AF is a very good role because someone other the engine seems to think, oh, we have an AF, let's get the ball up to him quickly. Yeah, so you're underdog, use that. But if you want more players involved with goals to create goal scoring opportunities, you go poacher. Then it gets others involved. Now I'm going to bring this guy on. We bring Regoli on. We bring Josh Bravo on. I think we need to bring another winger. We bring Madsen on for him. And then we bring George Yaboa. I think we want to try him out here. Recognizing your own tactical system. So we are hoping that we do okay. We've got a lot of work to do, man. We're going to be tweaking our tactics. The other thing I was toying with doing was returning to doing a stream, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We make a different tactic for every single game we're playing. Like we did for AC, was it AC Milan, right? The AC Milan Twitch stream a few years back. Every single game was a different, almost every single game was a different tactic. Almost. We didn't do it every single game, but we did it consistently. We were creating different tactical systems on a whim. Okay, Pascal Kune is young. Okay, we're going to give him a run out. Okay, we'll pair these two guys. He's my Gerald Kwanzaa, this guy. So this Worms, we've been developing him. He's come through our academy, so we trained him. He's developed. His progress has not been too bad. Here we stopped playing him a lot, so his attribute development has not been bad, right? His concentration, we boosted it. His off the ball has improved. His work vision has improved. So as a footballer all round, he's now improved. Now we're working on this side of his game. So in terms of training, you can see his positioning has improved to 13. What I'm going to do now is passing, vision, and technique. Well, but that's not too bad. So it might be first touch and dribbling. So if you want to do that, we just come in here. I think it's ball control. Yeah, first touch, dribbling, and technique. I like to do that because it's really, really easy to get physical attributes up when they're young. So, but then if you focus everything on physical attributes, the other stuff, you get like 10, 11. Who wants that, man? We want 15 for first touch. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so it's a pretty simple run out. The boys did. Okay, so Dortmund coming up. Big match here. So we go in and then we go to this and then we give them the day off training. Okay, now let's look at our squad. I want to see, okay, in terms of I can make a view No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I want to check how we do, but I think this should be enough, lah. Okay, let's look at our creative juices in our team. All the guys who make create chances: 2.83, 2.74, Zia Khan, Lloyd Horn, Pipenbrock. We can see here the chances that they create right here. The CCC's clear cut chances. We can see chances created per 90. Right up there, we got John Jacobs. Costanzo is one of the players. We got the two creative fulcrums here: Zia Khan, Costanzo. So these two are shoe in to start every game. And then through the middle, of course, we got Lloyd Horn as well. He's showing a lot of ability. These are my wingers, understudy wingers. And then we got DeMeo. DeMeo is actually he's created a lot of goal scoring chances. Look at that, 19. That's a lot, man. A lot of chances that he's created for his teammates. And then looking at the assists there is a metric for assists, right? 4 assists. Okay, we got our boys here 5-5. You can see the number of assists. Quite like even our roaming playmaker is huge on assists. Okay, good. All right, so done enough. Okay, now we're gonna tweak our game for the match against that team called Bayern Munich. Okay, so first up, set pieces. Before we do set pieces, I go data hub first. Next opponent, they probably have a report. When attacking, outswinging deliveries to the far post. Okay. While we're marking directly, players at defense prefer to leave players forward to play for the counter attack. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna set up set pieces. Okay, so they don't have anybody at near post. Short attack, we're gonna use this. We got, what is this? This is in swinger to the far post. We're gonna remove this routine. Okay. Then we've got this routine 3. This is an outswinger to the, no, we want an in swinger to the near post, not an outswinger. Okay. So look outside. If not needed, why is this so complicated? Why do I have 2 of you? Recovery defenders, we got 2. And this is terrible, man. This is terrible. Shot. Okay. Stay back. Okay, stay back if needed. Stay back if needed. Okay, fine. Alright, this should be interesting. Yeah. Just put it inside a group as well. We'll defend with 1. Okay. Attack near, lurk at far, attack far. Okay. Mark the keeper. Okay, so we're only gonna have 1 player back, but we've got all these players at the edge, right? 1, 2, 3. So we should be able to deal with any balls that come out of the area. So that's one tweak they've done to our tactic based on what I saw in that report. I mean, if I'm looking at this, right, data hub, next opponent here, it said here they mark players directly on defense. So it's all man-to-man marking with a player covering both posts. So they've got zonal marking and man marking. So we are definitely going to have a preference for the short corner routine. We're not going to do near post because they're going to have their tallest players at the near post. So unless I can outjump this team has got super players in it. So we're going to use short. We're going to use a short routine. I have to remember that. Yes, when you got massive detail level setup like me, you're bound to have it's going to take time. So we've got short attack. We're gonna do more often. We're gonna do this less often. Okay. So we've done one tweak based on what we see. Rankati again. You see, this is a super player. This belongs to you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys have got a lot of super Nugents. No? These are not super Nugents. This is players I was scouting. Yeah, these are all players I was scouting. Right? This is the shortlist, right? So these are all your players. Let me check. Is it Destiny? Yeah, these are all your players. All your players. Yeah. And we can see what their long-term plans are. So you can see the CAPA as well of your players, 200, 200. I can't sign any of them. I'm not allowed to. So these are all players that are now playing in teams, trying to make life a living hell for me. Let's hope that still have to try and win the title. Jacobs, our data-driven recruitment plan. Remember what we wanted to do? I did we're going to use data to recruit a player, right? So we went out to get John Jacobs, and look at that, man. Look at that. The player that we signed has won the European Golden Boy Award. How's that for a signing? How's that for a signing, man? We use data to get this guy. He's now a key, one of the players that I'm hoping is going to add something to our play. This all used to be our player, Levon Williams. England Player of the Year. Okay, scouting report. They play winger, complete wing back. How is everybody doing, man? Hey, Matt. Sorry if you've already explained. I don't know. No idea what's going on here then. No, it's just normal Destiny stream. I'm playing against your Nugents. You guys have got players in this save that are out to make life very difficult for me. Okay, where I play with your no, I don't play with your Nugents. I play against your Nugents. Yeah, that should be. I should recraft that. So we play against your Nugents. Some of them will in the end. Some of them will become my staff now. So waiting for them to graduate. So speaking of staff, let's look at the under 19 stuff. Okay, now is it all the stuff? Let's just do all the stuff. There we go, coaching team. So these are all your players. Let's see if we can send them on any more coaching courses. Yep, send on coaching courses. So once they go on coaching courses and improve, right, they will eventually, of course, their attributes get better. But the goal here is they want to become managers after that. Then when they become managers, right, that's when I got problems. Yeah. Then I got a new problem. A new problem because these players will start becoming my nemesis. Seen a few of your videos on YouTube. It's good stuff. Oh, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah. So we got Ome Kuku Oluki. Sorry, if you guys ever see a funny name, he's not my play. He's a player who's got 200 CA, 200 PA, and he's trying to prevent me from winning the title. Yeah, so the situation as it stands, right? As it stands, okay, we have not done badly as a club, right? Let's see, club info, okay? So, Dieter Piepenbrock is not the main player. I'm only an icon. I haven't become a legend yet, okay? In terms of trophies for the league, okay, Bundesliga, we've won 2 in a row. I won 3, right? Bayern stopped us, but you see, all these are the super teams those days. So now we've got to play one of the super teams used to be. I don't know if they're still there. Okay, Bagaskara from YouTube is a question. Can you explain to me what 20 dribbling will do to a player with 13, 14 pace and acceleration? Okay, basically, 20 dribbling just means that he's very good with the ball at his feet. Okay, just means he's got great ball. When the ball is at his feet, he knows how to move the ball around. Okay, so thing is, in the game of Football Manager, all attributes work together. They don't work in isolation. So 20 dribbling is by itself useless. Okay, because you got to think about, okay, I'm playing a quick tempo game, ball gets to him, his first touch is 6, but he's got 20 dribbling. What does that mean? Well, some of the time he might get the ball under control, some of the time he'll pass the ball to his friend. So the 20 dribbling, there's no value, you see what I mean? But if a player's got first touch, agility, dribbling, acceleration, and all of them are like 15, 20, you've got yourself a demon with the ball at his feet. He can take on players, he can dribble, he can beat players, he can twist and turn all the way on the way to goal. That's what you have. So attributes always work together. Oh, this is 20 seasons. Yeah, I don't do short saves because short saves for me are not interesting. Yeah, this is a long save, so it means that we can do things like go into deep analysis of how the Nugents have developed by the AI. Because I've been saying it for a long time. If you want to have a save that has got very good AI development by the AI, because there's been a lot of stories on the forums where people basically say things like, I've been playing the game in my save. The AI is terrible at developing players. None of the players look good. So my argument has always been that is you set it up that way. So people don't like to hear that. So I don't want to like go out there and say that. So I just did a video called "Stop Wrecking Your Own Save." So essentially, what it means is there's a reason why I play these long-term saves, because long-term saves make more sense to me. For example, I got my detail level set up like quite crazy. All the detail is quite high, and then we got all these leagues loaded, playable. All the leagues are playable as far as I'm concerned. It does mean your machine not every machine can do that, so different machines for different needs. But more importantly, how the players develop. Now this guy, we signed him, no? This is a player developed by the AI, not by me. I signed him. I actually paid 80 million for him because he came to the Arsenal ranks. They actually put him out on loan. You can see they put him out on loan in the championship, 6.9. What this means is that fully simulated, so the AI spends more calculations. So this is the reason why I play these long-term saves. I can see all this happening. I can see Nugents like come through and wow, the Nugents are good. Sometimes, of course, the Nugents aren't that good. It all depends on their personality, of course. Yeah. Okay, so we're playing the next game and it's in 5 days' time. Let's not put anybody in the starting 11. We don't want to jinx it, man. We don't want to jinx it. Every time I put somebody in the starting 11, they get injured. Carretero. It's my player, man. You want him? He doesn't have a future at the club, that's for sure. But we can still develop him and make some money off him. You know, he came through the tier, he's free. I'm not going to let him go for free. Percentage of profit from next sale, we don't do business like that, man. You want percentage of next sale? We want 50%. Buyback price? I'm not buying him back. He goes. Fee. Well, no. He's gonna go for his actual value, which is about 2.5. That should bring him close to 3.3, which is about the value he's listed at. Per league appearance, I'm not interested. Okay, ahead installments. Yeah, sometimes they never make us. They never. 6 monthly. Who can afford it, man? Okay, add installments are 12 monthly. Give me 2 installments. Yeah, this will be fine. And then next one can be 2.5. We can drop this to make it easier for Fortuna to sort of to say yes. 3.5 million. Okay. All right. And then the fee can be a small fee of 235,000. Okay, let's see if they bite. Okay. Nope, they didn't. Yeah, I would rather develop them because a lot of the players we develop, they end up being, we sell them for 30 to 40 million. So, I can't wait for this game, man. Al Ittihad have offered. So let's look at this. Look at the league table. Have Liverpool finally got promoted to the? They haven't. No, they're still struggling. They are not in the Premiership. Newcastle top of the table. Man City, Southampton, West Ham, Villa, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea. Look at where the mighty. Look at some of the clubs here. Rotherham are still here. They've been in this division for 2 seasons now. Huddersfield are in danger. Okay, let's look at the championship, right? Championship, how is Liverpool doing? Liverpool are second on the table. They've lost 4 times. They lost to Ipswich, Sunderland, Derby, and Swansea. Leicester City are still here. Everton are struggling to make ground. There is one team that's not here. Okay, we got to go one more division. Skybet League 1. Who do we have here? Birmingham, Burnley, Tranmere, Wickham, Sheffield Wednesday, Queen's Park Rangers, Bolton are here, Wigan are here, Wrexham. Okay, it looks like all the money in the world has not really helped them out very much. It's still there. Okay, let's go to League 2. League 2, I don't simulate all the way there. Okay, that's all. Okay, not too bad. Always use to set up Europe's top 8 nations because you was hesitant about games, but since the extensive talks about this for the past week and more, I've not set up double the nations loaded. Bagaskara, that's on Wednesdays, yeah. Best thing you've ever done? Makes it better, right? Your saves, yeah. Trust me, you generally find that when you load the leagues as playable with detail level setup, the save becomes a lot more fun because when you scout a player, you can actually go watch the match. I'm into that thing, okay? Then you got data, stats that is actually accurate. Because unless you've done a data-driven save with view-only leagues and non-playable leagues, you won't know what I'm talking about. You know, because if you do like one of those, because I used to do like view-only leagues and non-playable leagues, and used to put in data, and I used to get really, really strange numbers. Like, how in the world is this guy's? Why does he's like they have some really weird dribbling numbers or pressing numbers that just make no sense. I started a coaching course, very good. Demi is studying. Okay, they all gone for their coaching courses. Chelsea delay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The processing will be almost the same. Because I don't think I did a benchmarking video. I'll probably do one next year. I'll do a benchmarking video for you guys, but I'm benchmarking using my rig, which is not really a good comparison. So there's always a benchmarking thread on the forums, but I'll do a benchmarking. I did a benchmarking video stream, remember when we came in, and I loaded all the leagues as playable, and I set the detail level up, and I did a holiday. I basically holidayed 1 week and timed it on the stream to see how long it would take. Just all you need to do. Yeah, you'll find that you will always find that the difference is not that much. It's maybe 30 seconds longer, 45 seconds longer. And of course, you got to set up your machine to optimize the use of your CPU when you're playing this game. Yeah, you got to go to your Windows game settings and optimize your settings for gaming. Yeah. It is much more immersive, right, Kevin? But it also makes the game harder. That I have to admit, right? When you set up the detail level and you make a lot of nations playable, you are in a world of hurt. Because the AI smells a good player and comes in for offers. And it won't be one club, it'll be a few clubs, and you will be struggling to keep your 5-star players. And when you try to get a 5-star player from another club, sometimes the players want to leave. They'll turn to you and say, no, I'm not interested in coming. So there's quite a lot. I find it's more challenging. Yeah. But it's a bit more of a nightmare. Okay, so it can be very bad. It can be like, why have I done? You see, I could make my streams really easy by my matches going really fast by setting detail level to 0. Okay, and make only 7 nations playable or 5 nations playable. But you know what that does to my game, my save? It makes it very easy. Because the moment you have like 2 nations playable or 3 nations playable, the game becomes super easy. It's super easy mode. Because only those 3 nations are interested in upsetting the apple cart. Meaning, they are the only 3 that go in and out of the transfer market to do whack a lot. No, they are the only ones. And then furthermore, only those 3 leagues are going to have fully simulated numbers. So only those 3 leagues are going to have phenomenally good Nugents coming out. The rest of them, yes, they have Nugents, but you can't. They use less calculations to develop them. 31 seconds difference, right? Yeah, I'm glad you found out as well, Kevin. This is what I recommended to everybody when they do this. They want to set it up. Go time your machine now for holiday mode. Hey, create another save, or you can just add the leagues now. What's the difference? You can add the leagues as you go. The thing about adding players, it doesn't really make that. I mean, adding players, yeah, of course, into the international teams does make a bit more of a difference, but it's not a game changer if you don't do it. Okay, we've got 2 players injured. Yeah, this is bad news, man. Very first game, no, I got players out. Okay, Pito will have to play. All right, Pito has to go up top. Zia and these 2 will lead the line. I think we're gonna have to go for Josh Bravo to start, and Johnny will come in here. We only got 9 players. Benny, you just sit out this game, okay? Got Yaboa, and then we got Worms. That's it. The rest of the players are not available. I think what we're going to do is give this guy a start, John Jacobs. John Jacobs, in recognition of the fact that he's become the European Golden Boy, got 70 notions. Oh, what the? 494k players. Holy cow, that's a lot of players. Okay, that is way too many for 17 nations. If you have added players using the database, what you've done is added bloat. Yeah, I don't recommend that. No. Then you just have infinite supply, or you got too many players. You don't need 494. That's more like 40 nations. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go into the database and add players with continental reputation or players on the national team and all that. No, that's just adding. Yeah, that's way too many players. Yeah, that all you do is you increase the supply of players. Okay, there's only a 1-for-1 replacement for those players because they're not in any action, any leagues that are being simulated in the background. Okay, then what really happens is you've got this supply out there, so the transfer market will never see, will rarely, might never see 300 million. Yeah. But I always get 300 million in my saves, right? You guys have come to my streams. You see 300 million transfers, like AI will fight for 300, willing to pay 300 million for a player. Okay, we're starting. Okay, all right. So we are traveling away from home. We want to make a tweak. So we've gone cautious. Thank goodness for that. Okay, no, we're going to go mix because we're not sure that we can get to the byline. So we're going to leave it like that. Okay. So against Borussia, we don't want to take too many chances. Because if I go byline, it's too risky. Okay, up top, we're gonna play with an advanced forward instead of a poacher, because if we use a poacher, they were making a tweak. Because if I use a poacher, there'll be a lot of like shorter passing, whereas in this one it'll be a bit more direct on some of the attacks. Okay, key highlights. So let's go to extended. Oh, we got somebody's knee ligaments pulled. That's good news. So we decided to go short, right? Because they've got man. Johnny should have done much better. Okay, we went short because they do man marking and post. That's why they don't go near post for routines. Come on, Rondo. That's a super play. Johnny with a shot. Ooh, outside of his foot. Okay, not bad, not bad. The boys are putting a lot of pressure on Borussia Dortmund, who now don't seem to have a super player in their midst. I'm not happy. Good. All right, Pito to DeMeo. To Junior. Playing as the last man. Stuttgart 2-0 up on Werder Bremen. Smith's not coming inside. That's it for the highlight. Okay, Johnny to Neves. The playmaker turns the Junior. Short pass to the playmaker. DeMeo. What a nice pass to Pito. Pito. Okay, another short corner routine. This is how we set things up. Yeah, come on, boys. Costanzo. Smith. Oh, no, they lost out. Good defending, good recovery from Jacobs. We got a free kick. Jacobs take this deep. Johnny, header wasn't on target. Here comes Rocky. Free kick, Costanzo. Smith shoots. Easy gather for the keeper. Okay, another short corner routine. Jacobs or Costanzo. Back to Jacobs. Smith now. What can he do? Neves out to... Bravo is free. He gets in. Shoots. I could have squared it. Zia now. Another shot. We know that they have all their super players at the near post and far post. Short corner routines are not too bad. Junior. Johnny. Shoots against the woodwork. Hello, Libero. Oh, this is good. We are dominating them away from home. Okay, all right. So now we're going to do is Pito is having a terrible game. So Jacobs, the youngster, goes up. Pipenbrock will come in. Neves will keep him on the pitch. And I'm reluctant to bring this guy on. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll bring him on. Okay. Regoli will come on for Smith. So we're making a few changes straight away. We got a Singaporean striker and he's useful. Singaporean strikers are always, worth getting. Worth getting. Okay, Zia Khan. Okay, that's it. Zia Khan's race is run. But do we have someone? We got Lloyd Horn. Okay, we're going to bring Lloyd Horn on. That's it. That's our... I'm not willing to make the next substitution. Costanzo. Well, Zia Khan couldn't contribute. Okay, we got another short corner routine. Jacobs, Horn. Finds Costanzo. Horn again. Beautiful ball. Oh, the headers are on point. But the balls are getting to the heads. But the heads are driving no power. Okay. Defended well. Regoli comes in, sweeps up. Rocky, Johnny, Yeboah, out to Bravo, down to Horn. Horn turns the play really well. His fresh legs counting for something, plays a short pass to Bravo, who finds it's a pen. It's a pen. The diving school of Bayer Leverkusen in full flight, ladies and gentlemen. This is our diving school, man. We got a diving school without fail, though. Without fail. And Rocky steps up, goalkeeper. Yeah, I say, because we got diving school, we have to make it harder for ourselves. Rocky steps up and passes it to the goalkeeper. We like the drama. The drama is sensational. It's fair, you don't score a winner. Okay, Yum Ba Jong finds a Nasiopoulos. Gonzalez. This is they're under some pressure to play the ball off on the back. Yum Ba Jong again. Oh, this is not looking good. If they screw this up, yeah, they might get into trouble. Yeboah, okay, we did play badly. We missed a penalty. That's about it. I'm not unhappy. It's the risks we take when we send our goalkeeper up to take penalty shots. Penalties. So far, he's only scored 1 goal for us this season. Borussia Dortmund goalless. Leipzig winning. Frankfurt winning. So Frankfurt pull ahead. Bayern also winning. So these two are pulling ahead of us. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do to catch up with them. I think we can. But first, we want to control matches. Because we were conceding quite a lot of goals. So I want to show up our defense first. So our tweak worked. Okay, so we went from conceding a goal every game to not conceding against a team that is a threat. Matthias Kass is often played outside the role agreed on. Well, central defender is okay lah, fine. I find it very annoying in this game, right? You're playing the play in the position. I'm fine with whatever role you want him to play in. But it's like, the game, there's a reason why. It's because there's an algorithm in the game that drives his training. If you choose automatic for the role, right? So if you go to training squad, let's assume that Johnny, right, training, we're chosen automatic, like this playing position, right? So every time it depends on the role that he's been played, that he plays in the game. That's how the training attributes get distributed, so to speak. So competitions-wise, how are we looking? We're looking okay. We're still here. Champions League, we still have a say. In the Pokal, we still have a say. And we've already won the Super Cup. Pito, Manuel Di Maio. See, this is a sad thing. Our top goal scorer is not a striker. How the new super players, they're making it super difficult for me. The top scorer right now in your Super League. Okay, so these are all the players, right? So we can look at your plans. Okay, so right now the top scorer this season so far is Vincenzo Rancati. Whose player is he? He belongs to one of you. Whiplash's player right now. I think Balloon Dior, who won it last year? Balloon Dior, Vincenzo Rancati. So the greatest player was David Beckham. Now he's retired. He doesn't want to do any football. Right? He was the greatest. He had 504 goals. Look at the number of career milestones. He had 150. 54 titles with the team. This guy had a phenomenal history. Yeah. He was the original super player. So we had the first. So Peter Crouch, he retired. Then David Beckham won 6 times. Victor Dobrev won it 2 times, 3 times. This is the all-time greatest goal scorer. Scored about 548 goals for 2 clubs. And then Victor Dobrev, then Konjo Ronda Boateng also won it twice. But now the man who's come in is Vincenzo Rancati. But a player who's had a long life is Ito Momo. But Ito Momo is also retired. All the way he was playing for Manchester United. But now the top player in the world, Vincenzo Rancati. AI player. Yeah, it's quite annoying. You know, whenever the AIT comes up to you, they loan a player to you and they say, we are not happy, we want to recall the player because you're not playing in the right role. I'm like, dude, he's playing in the correct position. He's playing a defender. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't want him to dribble the ball because he's got dribbling of 1. So why? So it's quite, I find it quite like, I think it's a bit much. Yeah, I think that as I can dial that part of the game down. Because to some extent, there's got to be some realism here. No? Speaking of which, I wonder, what's your problem? I don't talk to players. I get out of my office. That's my philosophy in life, bro. So basically, this Kevin over at YouTube, so he went and rejigged his whole save, right? So he's added quite a few more nations and a lot more detail level to his save. And that's it, literally 31 seconds difference per week. Yeah, that's the way, man. You get a lot more realism, your saves become a lot more immersive when you have the detail level up set right and you got the light least displayable. I like it. Makes my saves more fun. Because I know the difference between both. Like if I wanted to do I'm not going to go into it, but sometimes when I do tactic videos, my saves only have 1 nation as playable because I only play for 1 season. So I do a tactic video, right? But then I know deep down inside, it's only worth 1 season. I can't really go for 2nd and 3rd season because there's no point after that. Offers made for Bayer Leverkusen's Heinen. I got Heinen in the team. Oh, that's the reason why I kept him, because his name is Heinen. Because I was changing to Heineken. Dominic Heineken. But the moment I do that, I'm in trouble. Okay, my guys believe was this. He wants to go on what? Loan? No, transfer. We just can't sanction all these moves. Reject. We will be sanctioning some. We want to develop some of these players and sell them, not sell them so that not let them go and other clubs sell them and make money. Yeah, the AI doesn't do the right. I mean, in my opinion, sometimes I think it's a bit too much. But it's fun, This game is fundamentally enjoy, right? That's it. That's the way I approach Football Manager. Football Manager is all about relaxation. You're chilling and playing the game. Have a beer. Augsburg. I bet you, right? Any of my friends watch me play this game, they probably go like, how the heck can you play this game? I've had comments like this from all my friends. 250. Yeah, this is what we want. 72. With a percentage of next year of 45%, I accept because his value is only 200k. Rocky is injured just before the big game against Hanover. I think he got injured practicing his free kicks and his penalties. His additional focus training for a goalkeeper is practice free kicks and penalties. Yeah, that's it. It's the way we roll, boys. It's the way we roll. So we made tweaks our last tactic. So we had a clean sheet, right? We managed to keep a clean sheet, which is something that we desperately need to do. Yeah. Let's put in this guy back in. We've got Madsen is injured, so what you want to do is training, additional focus, general rehab. Another thing as I can probably do is give us shortcuts that we can shortcuts for certain things. Like if I'm always doing something, allow me to configure a shortcut in the game. Control 1 becomes send for general rehab. Okay, so we want to play Pipenbrock and Jacobs up top. Because Pito is basically, we need to have a chat with him. Okay, because looking at his form, tactics, right? Sorry, where is it? Form. Okay, looking at his form, last few games quite pathetic. Okay, so last few games, here we go. What was this one? 6.3, 8.1, 6.8, like yo. Okay, so we're gonna have a little chat with him. He's probably not gonna like it. Pretty nice last game. Yep. Okay, that's important. So we benched him. That's a fun tactic. Hey, baby. My tactics, I don't play any tactics which the priority is clean sheets. I don't believe in that. I want entertainment. Okay, so we've got a tree, basically 5-1, or rather, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what you want to call this. What? We got 7 players defending and 3 players attacking. Yeah, we got a 7-3. I will never play this tactic in a million years. Why? Because it's so defensive. Yeah, only problem is you'll probably concede a few goals to it. Hey, Big Wigs, how are you? I've got a question. Friend of mine that I played network safe with recently noticed why pure chance. They adjust his transfer budget to where he has the highest transfer budget available and then a negative wage budget while the window is closed. Can you think of why that might give some people an advantage? He says that better way. Oh, you know what he's done? Okay. So what he's done is he's hoping. A friend of mine doesn't know why project adjusts his transfer to where he has the highest transfer budget available and then a negative wage budget while the window is closed. So he can't sign anybody. There he goes. Okay, basically what he's done is he gives himself as much money as possible and then he signs players. So he's just pushing his wage budget. He's just pushing as far as he can go. It's a way of playing the game when you don't have, you want to maximize the amount of money you can spend on getting players. Yeah, I don't do 4-3-3 anymore. It's too not my kind of system now. 4-3-3s are okay, but done. I'm done with my 4-3-3s. No thanks. Okay, so we go. Let's go. Enjoy. Oh wait, are we home or away? We are at home. Boom, attacking. Low cross, we start with a mixed. Okay, so we're going to go and attack that tactic because that tactic is going to stay at home. Okay, it's not coming out. So we're just going to attack it. We're going to do a low cross. We're going to work ball into box. This is very risky. Okay, but I think we can afford to start like that at the start of the game. Yeah, so basically you can do that in your save as well, max out your transfer budget. But the problem is this, you can't always sign players because your wage budget is negative, right? So if you go out there and sign, you go out there to negotiate with a player and you want to bring him in, then you're going to bring him in, you'll find that you can't pay him the wages that you can, because your wage budget is negative. It's already negative. So how are you going to pay for that player? So, whatever he's doing is probably not making much of a difference to him. I don't think it's, we tended to max out the transfer budget just to, get more money in. But if you can loan a player, see what he will do is he will loan a couple of players off. Like what I would do in that kind of situation, I'll loan as many of my players off so I can bring that budget down under control, right? Make it positive so I can pay somebody else. So what you saw is just the start. The second phase of that would be to loan as many players as you can to allow you to pay the money for the next player. Does it make sense? So you're basically just, you basically like moving money around. It can be, it's a decent strategy. I do that all the time as well. Yeah. In my saves, especially when I'm playing these really tight saves where I don't have a lot of money. Okay, whoa, what's that, man? We are putting a lot of pressure on this team, Junior. Smith, you sweet thing, you, Junior. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Benitez. Rafa Benitez's son. That's why we signed him. He's not a good goalkeeper. We just signed him because of his name. He must have some, there must be something there. Logic. Don't. If you come to this stream looking for logic in player signings, there are none. Okay, there are occasionally you might see some moments of common sense when I do a data-driven search I did for John Jacobs, but most of the time I just want to have fun. If I see a name like Heineken, I'll sign him. So we actually have a player called Dominic Heinen. Yeah, I always do meme names. I love that. Oh, DeMeo is in. DeMeo comes in. DeMeo shoots. DeMeo misses. Come on, DeMeo. We are getting there. We're getting there. We're testing this team. Okay, shot. No. They got 3 defenders, right? Okay, so what we want to do, we want to make a small change to this. Attack, right? We're going to do 50-50 this time. Okay. Because we can do near and short. Costanzo keeps the ball. They're all in their half, man. They're all back there defending. Johnny, Neves, playmaker. Okay, Zia. He's offside. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't need to do that. I don't know why, but maybe he's got some player he's targeting that's, He needs more money. He needs a bit more. There's no biggie lah, that one. Pipenbrock gets the ball, looks up. What a pass to Costanzo. Costanzo comes in. He's going to come in. He's going to check it back. Oh, no, not again. Another missed opportunity. Bombo read by Ruben Neves. Back to Costanzo. Out to Smith. Smith checks back. Neves, the playmaker. Bravo's taken down. Libero finds Zia. Zia goes away. Nope, the fullback takes over. This is incessant pressure from the home team. Had a 6'8" Brazilian striker, once named him Girafinho. Yeah, I think we all come up with some. I don't know, man. I love it when I see some interesting names. That's the best part about playing Football Manager. It's the names. I know sometimes some people might get offended, right? Like, you know, why are you making fun of this guy's name? But yeah, bloody hell, this guy's a pixel. What do you care? I didn't call him personally. It's the year bloody 2045. Okay, if these guys are coming with random names and just insulting a pixel, I didn't go and change Ronaldo's name to Rooney too. That I could do. Oh, nice. We're taking the ball. Zia up to Jacobs. Jacobs takes it down brilliantly. First touch, excellent. Plays it on the far post. Costanzo. Boom. John Jacobs, man. This is the European Golden Boy of the Year. Okay, we signed him based on his numbers. He had phenomenal finishing. I mean, if you look at his goals over XG, or rather XG over goals, right? I say goals over XG, not XG over goals. Goals over XG, he was something like 1.4. That is like better than Erling Haaland in real life. Yeah. Erling Haaland is like a 1.3 in real life. Was like when he was scoring goals. It's number 2, the short corner routine. I told you. We have a deadly short corner routine and we've got a deadly near post routine. Yes. On our short corner routine, all of them are sent to the far post. All the tall fellas all go to the far post. It's a 50-50. So it's going to be problematic for the AI. Pipenbrock again. You can never hurt a pixel. Okay, Jacobs with a brilliant near post delivery. Junior could not get his head on that. He got his head on that, but he couldn't direct it. Okay, we knew Benitez. Direct free kick by my keeper. Ding ding, yeah. We got the goal scoring keeper. We got the goal scoring keeper. Yes, all my keepers go for free kick training. No, I kid you not. It's entertainment, baby. It's entertainment. Are you not entertained? Jacobs. Oh no, this is Costanzo almost got inside. We knew that they were sitting back in a 5-2-2-1, right? So it's very defensive. They're playing a halfback. So they're not going to come forward. So I don't want to give them a chance. Which is why we went low cross. We played an attacking mentality. And we just decided to, we camp in your house. So far doing well. Bravo, Reves, Joe, the Libero gets a penalty. I'm telling you, there's 2 penalties in 2 games. 2 penalties in 2 games. The Bayer Leverkusen Diving School is in full session. These are all our graduates. I'm proud to call them our graduates. So Benitez, can he get a brace? Not very often we have a goalkeeper who gets a brace. My goalkeeper has got a brace. What can we say, baby? A brace for a goalkeeper. Benitez. He's going to get a 10, man. We ban near post in our network. So I have a shot. Yeah. No, you got to set it up right. Okay, this is how you set up near post. Short corner routines, right? So you're not attack. Attack far, look at far, attack ball from major area. This 4 you need. Okay? Alright, you don't want too many players though at the near post. Okay, you don't want too many players in the far post, right? Maximum is 3. You don't put 4 or 5 fellas there. You got 1 guy to mark the keeper, then you have 1 guy to come short. You need to pull somebody out. Come short, look outside and look outside. They gotta have to put players marking these 2. Anyway, if you lose the ball, he comes back now. And then you got stay back if needed. Stay back if needed. No. I don't have stay back. Stay back if needed. So this guy will go back if there's a striker. Otherwise, you will join the attack. Yeah. But you got to play safe, just add stay back. But mine is a high-risk corner routine. I got a lot of success with short corner routines, man. Keeper happy. Maybe. Bravo with a shot. Okay. All right, so we have a brace from our goalkeeper, and our gatekeeper is at 8.6. First half, we were totally dominant. We completely shredded the opposition, man. Yeah, we tweaked our system based on what we saw, right? So we knew that they were playing a 5-2-2-1. We knew it got a halfback. It's not coming out. They got 2 DMs. They got basically 7 defenders. What's the point of playing a balanced game, positive game, mid-block? Don't waste your time, right? As long as you got 2 or 3 players who can defend, you put a lot of pressure on them. You got the players in the right rest defense positions, which we have. We got 1 defender. What we did was we decided to work ball to box with low crosses. So now we've already got our goal. We don't need this anymore. Now we just basically just change things around, and then we don't do a poacher. We do an advanced one. Why have I made these changes? Because now, actually, I'll play a poacher. The reason why I'm vacillating between poacher and advanced one is because poacher will get everybody else involved because he doesn't take that risky passes. If he can't beat a player, he passes the ball back. Advanced one, on the other hand, is going to try and beat players, and your team is going to look to pass the ball to him at the earliest opportunity. So, yeah. But don't talk to me, watch the next episode of Selangor. I almost quit playing Football Manager after that game. I almost was like, that's it, man. I don't want to play Football Manager anymore. I quit, man. I quit. I give up on this game. Yeah. When everything is working, you got the right place, your tactic, no problem, bro. But when you don't have the right place, your tactical system, that's Selangor, man. That's hilarious. You gotta have a sense of humor. Wait till you see the next episode, man. The next episode is Calamity. Oh, Piper, nice. They couldn't get up. Okay. All right. Pipenbrock came in, played well. Jacobs has come in. He hasn't scored a goal, but he's created one. Okay, Johnny now with the ball to Neves. Vibe to Pipen. Oh, that's a terrible pass from Piper. But Zia does brilliantly. Oh, his Piper gets in. Piper shoots. Okay, another short corner routine or, near post this time. Right, we see what happens, right? When you have 1, he pulls a player away from the near post. See? I don't know why people want to ban near post routines. Does every near post routine score goals? Not all the time. I think different people have different ways of playing their network saves, I guess. Likelihood of people believing there's a meta or a meta selection or a meta instruction. I just have fun now. This is only a game, man. Okay. If you can near post, I can near post too. Yeah. Oh, nice. What a goal. We danced our way to the 5th. That was a beautiful one-touch passing into the penalty area, man. Boom, there's a bit of luck here. Pipenbrock, then Neves, out to Zia. Zia sees the opportunity, short pass to Bravo, turns. Piper plays it into the area. Costanzo makes it 5. Game over for Hanover. Okay, here goes Benny. Junior. Benny's already got a brace in this game. Junior, short pass to DeMeo. DeMeo looks for options, finds Pipenbrock. They go back to Junior as we push up slowly. Oh no, that's a risky pass, man. Uh-oh. Okay, all right. We are going to make a change. Lloyd Horn will come on for Zia. Zia looks like his race is run. Milo will come on from Bravo because he doesn't look like he's interested in playing. Okay, we're gonna make 3 changes and then we're gonna give Yeboah. Hey, Yeboah didn't come. Hey, Yeboah stayed on the bus. Joker lah. Okay, so who did we bring on? Chuku can play as a playmaker. All right, let's go. Give him some game time as a playmaker. Okay, here we go. With 3 substitutes. Lloyd Horn is on as well. Zia Khan looking tired. Keeper gets there. Benny does well. The understudy. Bayern Munich 1-0 up on Leipzig. We're still only 3rd. Nice. Junior. Himmelman, the youngster, came from our academy. Looks to release a player but can't get there. Junior, Chwaku, Johnny the libero. He has scored a few goals as a libero. Arrives at the top of the edge of the area and likes to smash shots from there. I can't say anything more about this goal except it's a beauty. This is why I like playing this tactic. Okay, I will concede, but the goals are absolutely brilliant. Junior to Chuaku, look at this ball out to Costanzo. White gets in and then squares the ball to DeMeo. DeMeo says, thank you for the free gift. All our chances, 0.7 xg, 0.5 xg. It's an obscene xg, you know. So far, Jacobs hasn't scored. Junior with the header. He didn't need to do that. Benny was already on his way. Oh, nice slide tackle from Costanzo. Jacobs, a youngster. Oh, he manages to get the ball. Oh, no. We're looking to shoot. Himmelman! The academy graduate makes it 7. It's 7-0 from the academy graduate. As Bayer Leverkusen are absolutely chugging it now. Yeah, we're choo-choo train. They won't stop scoring goals. Look at this. We're destroying them. Junior now. Costanzo. This tactic is inspired by, you know who or not? Arne Slot. I was watching a lot of Arne Slot matches from Feyenoord days, right? So I decided I'm going to make a tactic that's similar, has got the same principles of the playmakers coming into the center and playing those kind of passes, or the playmakers are wide, but there are always 2 guys out wide who can be as playmakers. So he's changed it a bit for Liverpool. Now he's only got 1. So I looked at Feyenoord, I looked at some of his old matches, right? So I think, okay, if I'm taking the principles of Arne Slot, I'm going to apply it to a tactic in Football Manager, and this was born after that. Midoriya. So this is pure Arne Slot. Inspired by Arne Slot. I'm not saying Arne Slot's Liverpool plays like this, but it was inspired by Arne Slot. Okay, Chuaku is injured, so I'm going to have to take him off. So Luka will come off for Waku. Let's say we're not a risk injury to the youngster. 8-0 already. Paunovic. Oh, Vincenti guys. Hey, Midoriya! Midoriya, how are you, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Spurs man. I got a player that Chuaku. I knew it, right? I tried to get him off before the injury. The game didn't let me. The game was still wanted to. I had a feeling that guy was going to get injured. So I was trying to preempt it by taking him off, but the game said, no, he's going to get. We're breaking his leg. You're not allowed to have so many goals. Okay, loading more leagues and setting my width in my 3-2-4-1 to very narrow, and my loan development and tactics as well. Thank you for the feedback, sir. Thank you. I love it when you guys are coming in and telling me some, basically giving me feedback on the video that I did and how it has transformed your saves. Because of course, there were some unkind words on the comments in the video. 1 or 2 unkind words. So I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, there are always going to be some people that make unkind remarks. And I didn't want to react because I'm not having that kind of a year. So I decided to let it go. I'm sure that some people will, take the intention of the video and then just try things out themselves. And I'm glad that you guys have done that. Thank you very much, man. Wasn't Pep lucky? I think it was. But I think Man City need a bit of luck. They've had a bit of bad luck all the way. Yeah, they've had very bad luck. Well, look, wow. Our XG was so high, they had to squeeze everything inside here. No? Like, look, sorry. One of these days, I'm probably going to get a 9. I'm going to try and see if I can get a 9 XG and see what this looks like after that. We want to see what this looks like, man. Look at this. They have to squeeze everything. Every chance is massive. Look at this. Look at this chance. 1.75 to almost 2.50. Look at this. Another one here. Another one here. Okay, let's find out how many clear-cut chances we produced in this game. Okay? How many? We had 5 clear-cut chances. 5. We didn't create 1. We didn't create 2. We didn't create 3. We had 5 in one game. Oh my God, that's the most I've done. No, the most I did with this tactic was 3 clear-cut chances. But this is the first time I made a tactic which has made 5 clear-cut chances, 74% possession. This team was not, we didn't give them any chance, man. They were totally destroyed. Looking at this, look at that. XG 0.88, XG 0.34, XG 0.32, 0.72, XG 0.22, XG here 0.23, XG here 0. Okay, that's a quite bad. I know 0. In the corner here 0.16, here 0.25, here 0.2325. That's cool. Oh man, the number of XG high XG chances we had 0.26. Also we had a penalty, right? 0. See, yeah, my penalty is 0.79. I've actually created a clear-cut chance that was 0.83. This chance is a penalty, right? We created a chance for Costanzo that was 0.88. Yeah. Fantastic performance. So we made a tweak to our system. Players are playing a lot better. Looking at the pass combinations, right? How do pass combinations help you? I mean, like, okay, basically we won't be seeing this, but what I like to look at is something we ask SI to do is put weight of passes by making the circle bigger so you know who your influential players are. Junior or central defender, right? Everything goes through him. Right? We cycle possession back through him, and then we got our fullbacks, right? And then we got the man in the middle, the roaming playmaker. So these are the players. So of course these are the guys, and these are the playmakers. Here, Costanzo, and here, here's Zia Khan. So both of these guys create chances. So looking at our chance creation, right? So if you are looking at chance created, so we got a lot of chances that were created from here. Jacobs, one long ball from Costanzo, Peeper Brock, square ball here, short passes, nice. We got one here over the top. I think what is this? What's this highlight? On to the Mayo. I'm going to miss that. No, I'm going to really miss the chalkboard. I'm going to miss the chalkboard a lot. See, as far as the game is concerned, anytime there's a shot on goal, it counts as a chance. So scoring chances, we had all our clear-cut chances. If we uncheck this, we undo this. Okay, so we can see this clear-cut chances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clear-cut chances in one game. Total demolition. And all we did was tweak the system, right? That's it. We tweaked the system. See, you don't have to make many changes to your tactic. Understanding your own tactic is more important, right? Okay, so we look. Okay, so Data Hub, right? So the only thing I look at Data Hub, this is what I do. I come in here. I have to address this problem. This goal scoring problem. There's nothing else. If I see XG is a big number and I see this, the only way I will address this, the only tweak I need to do is change the striker. Okay? When I look at this, this is different. This means that our goalkeeper has been awesome. So I want to bring this number down. I want to bring it to a 15 at least. I know my tactic is going to give out a lot of chances because if we look here, when we did analysis, we come inside here, Data Hub. You come to analyst report, you will notice that most of the chances you can see are like that. And this is, I can't stop this. It's the tactic. We only have one defender. So what do you expect? You might have to give a 4-1-4-1 like this one I'm chasing. I normally go 4-2-4. 4-2-4 is okay. I don't mind 4-2. 4-2-4 is also quite good for chasing. But this is high risk. This is a very high risk tactic. But it's great against the AI. If you have a roaming playmaker for it, you will destroy the roaming playmaker. Actually, you destroy the AI team. If you have a roaming playmaker and you've got 2 fast strikers who are also, they can see the pass, game over. I was scared that my laptop would be toasted, but I just selected the top 10 leagues in the save. It made my FM experience more interesting, and scouting with your money filter amazing. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you very much. The Moneyball filter, you don't even need to use you don't really need to use this tool, the Dr. Jit tool, which, you can find it in the comments. You just have to check the comments of the thread or the YouTube video or any of my videos. You don't really need this. I mean, it's better if you actually start the game on your own and you go into the squad and then you try to understand what the numbers mean. That's all. What does the numbers mean? That's all you have to do. And now looking at the chances being created, I'm liking how spread out our chances are. We got our white players making 22. Then we've got, I think Zia Khan is injured. He's not showing up. But I'm happy, you know. I use this as a reference point for all my games. Your CAPA, yeah, your Nugents all got CAPA. All added. Oh, that Nugent. Oh yeah, what did you do yesterday? Huh? Correct, huh? You resub, right, yesterday? Yeah, you resubbed, correct. So Kimpi, you resubbed, huh? Yeah, correct. I haven't given. You resub. So when you resub, where's Destiny? There we go. Destiny, when you do a resub at tier 3, you get 15 CA, 15 PA. So we go to your player now. Kimpi, resub. So Wintermelon, right? Start editing. 15 CA, 15 PA. So it's 142, 143. 15 is 197. And 158. Okay, that is your Nugent. So we done okay. We made some tweaks to our tactical system, and yeah, straight away we could see the results. So now the next game, we're going data up again. Next opponent. Hey man, is the set busy using the Discord download folder? Which one is it called? I think it's called New. It's got to be called New. I don't know, man. I can't remember. There are a lot of set pieces inside. Sports Interactive. Where's Dropbox? FM24. Discord, set pieces. There we go. First generation and latest. Then we got new here. The one I'm using is new. Then I got, of course, the Gloucester connection, Everton set piece. Most of them are almost the same. I do tweak my set pieces. Just you don't trust my stream set pieces because I tweak them a lot. No, yeah. Sometimes I feel like a wonky kind of safe, a wonky kind of stream. Yeah. And Joe Mako, Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas. No worries. Have a enjoy yourself. Try them out and let me know. Okay. Ipswich made an offer to loan George Yabeba. George Yabeba is not going anywhere. I want to sell him. I'm not loaning him, so he's going to be he'll play a couple of games. So you give George Yabeba a chance to play against Slovan Bratislava. That will give us a chance to rest some of our other players. Okay, so Heineken, you're not taking my alcohol. Sorry, leave it. You're not touching Heineken, man. The only reason why he's in a club is because his name is Heineken or Heinen. All right, let's go to the data up again. I didn't get to do this. In swinging deliveries to the near post, this means our near post better have a very good marker there, man. I don't like it when this means it's a direct near post delivery. You better have somebody champion marking the near post. Defend. Who we got? Player mark. I got player mark. Mark near post. I'm going to move this guy up here. Okay, so mark near post goes all the way to the top. Player mark edge of area. Okay, all right. I'm going to have one guy marking the near post. Changing that because of who we're playing against, right? There's a possibility that I might get played in that setup. Okay, so looking at our situation, I'm just ready. I don't know, and I just went auto. Okay, all these guys are looking at me, like giving me the look. I just scored 2 goals, man. You're benching me, yeah. Why? Because I want Higuita. So it's a question: do I bring Higuita or Benitez's son? I'll bring Benitez's son. Okay, Higuita can rest. Sorry, yeah. Okay. I'm evil. I'm very evil. I signed a player called Higuita and I signed a player called Benitez only because of their surnames. I didn't look at the attributes. I just went, you must be good and you must be good. Okay, that's it. No data-driven stuff here, just reputation, maybe. Genetic reputation. My beverage. Exactly right. If I see a player called Heineken or whiskey or tequila, I'm going to sign them, man. Can you imagine if you had a whole team of one guy is tequila, the other guy is whiskey, the other guy is Heineken, maybe Carlsberg. Then we have to find the right kind of sponsors. We're like, well, actually we never have problems with sponsors. We're doing free sponsorship. Paderborn and offer fine. Hey, leave my Heineken alone. Heineken, come here. I know you want a new contract. Okay, so I'll offer you a new contract. Come. Yeah, I'll give you a new contract because we only want you to. Okay, gonna offer Heineken a new contract. That's it. No two ways about it. Belgian beer is a bit. A lot of people have got their personal preferences. Would Belican, a few Baileys. Come on, Baileys. Hey, we don't do liqueur here. No room for liqueur. No room for liqueur. Okay, we're gonna bring. Of course, to each his own, right? You like liqueur, yeah. Okay, Kune, Yepoa, Kune. I don't know who's. I'm sorry. Hey, Madsen, we need a player. I know you're carrying a knock, but can you just sit on the bus? Okay, don't worry. We're not playing you. Okay, Rocky, playing goal. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to give some players a chance to impress. Pito didn't play well. He'll play. Worms will play as a last man, and then Pauno will play here, and Boa will play here because all the other defenders are not here. Pipen, Ty Smith. Okay, all right. Zia Khan, I think we can rest Zia, right? We can play Lloyd Horn. Costanzo also can be rested, I guess. We'll play Ini, Mini, Mini, Mo, catch the tiger by the toe. No, you're injured. So Costanzo, the problem is Costanzo. John Jacobs, you play. All right, okay. So you rested a few players. We need to rest Costanzo and Zia Khan and our playmaker because they've been playing non-stop. And here we go. We just did one change, set piece routine. We tweaked that because based on the opposition, right? How they set up because they like to deliver to the near post. So we are still playing on attacking mentality at home. But I forgot to pay attention to the opposition tactics. So what we're gonna do is, because I don't know, I can't remember. So we're gonna remove this. We're gonna go to mixed cross. I just want to observe the game for a while before I make that low cross decision. Well, we just scored did 5 over XG for the last game. It should be able to score more in an Arne slot inspired tactical system, which is all about getting players into the penalty area. Dance our way, right? This 4-3-3 might be challenging. We got some youngsters here. We got Panovic is a youngster, Yeboah is a youngster, Himmelman is a youngster, and Worms is a youngster. We've given 4 youngsters a chance. Horn to Piper. Horn is playing in the inside left position. He's trying to learn that position, I guess. Pono to Worms. Worms is a youngster. He's playing as a last man. What a chance for him to learn. Low cross is about cutbacks. Yeah, that's all. If you can, you only low cross when. The reason why low crosses look so good in a lot of people's tactics is because a lot of people are playing gegen pressing, so they go camping. So that's why low crosses make sense. Yeah, but if you play a counter-attacking tactic, then you don't want low crosses. Why do you want to try and do a cutback? Why waste time? Go to goal straight, man. Yeah, so it all depends on the tactic. Yeah. Volante and RPM in a double pivot. It depends on how risky you want the tactic to be. You got a roaming playmaker, Volante, both of them going up, right? So there's no rule here as such. Yeah, there's no rule when to use. I mean, if your players are good enough, they can pull out the system. It depends on how good your 3 central defenders are. I personally wouldn't go that route. Yeah, I probably have like a DM roaming playmaker, Volante or DM. But roaming playmaker, Volante, both going up, that's a bit risky. Yeah. 4-3-3s are tough to beat. Why? Because they defend with 7 players. That's why they're tough to beat. So you gotta commit to attacking a 4-3-3. But because I'm playing a one defender system, I wanna basically suss this team out first. So if I can keep putting pressure on them, see, like right now I can put pressure on them and keep the ball there, right? So this is when I decide, okay, let's go low cross, which will get my players to the byline, and more players are going to be involved. Have you any news for Football Manager 25? Apart from the fact that they've already started their secret alpha testing, yeah, they have they're doing alpha tests. I mean, people should know. People should have been invited, right? If you had signed on to FMFC, you probably would have been contacted. But I think they've already started the testing, and I think that we'll probably see an update to the game or some kind of a public disclosure from SI somewhere at the end of January. Yeah. They probably will not, because they have a quality issue that they needed to address with the game. So they're not very keen on releasing a game if they have a quality issue, and I totally understand where they're coming from. Yeah. And they're probably worried because there was such a lot of bad negative feedback on their, TBA announcements. You know, when they gave the announcement of the former manager and everything was TBA, a lot of people took it the wrong way, including me. Yeah. So I guess SI have they would just want to make sure. I mean, they haven't really had very good releases in the last couple of years. I mean, they've received quite a fair bit of criticism. I was one of the big critics about. I criticized them in London. What are you talking? I was in London and I criticized them. Yeah, not two of them. I mean, as a playmaker, surely there's an anchor behind him, and she was saying there's a condition to use between RPM and Volante. No, there's no condition to use RPM or Volante because both of them are going to go up. You see, yeah. There's no like when do you use an RPM, when do you use a Volante? No. RPM is just a more creative role. Volante is a box-to-box midfielder. One is going to, try and switch play, dictate tempo, and the other one is basically just bringing the ball forward. That's it. What do you want? You want a person that's dictating the game like I have an RPM dictating the game from the middle of the pitch. And furthermore, you can't really go like a roaming playmaker Volante. Because Volante is offset. You can't play a Volante as a DM, right? A pure DM cannot. These Volantes are offset players. Oh no, it takes a deflection and goes in. That's terrible, man. It's berating time. I think we may have taken too big of a risk by resting so many of our players. We rested a lot of players, 4 youngsters on the pitch, including two defenders. And we're not really creating a lot of good chances. Pito again not really firing on all cylinders, so it's poor performance. We can't afford this to become. I was hoping to rest my players. I'm definitely not bringing Costanzo, and I'm definitely not bringing Zia Khan on. No way. And my defender as well. It's too risky. Second half, we'll see. If we keep it at 1-0, we still might have a chance. Jacobs, De Mayo, Pipen, Horn. Yeah. These players should be able to do it. Pep had a very strange thing to say. He actually, they had an interview about McAtee, right, playing recently. And he says he feels like really bad that he couldn't play McAtee. They deserve to play because they've had some great players they haven't given attention to, like Morgan Rogers, Cole Palmer. Look at all the players that left the club. I mean, they're playing so beautiful football. If he had rotated those players in, I mean, Morgan Rogers is absolutely electric right now. I mean, Morgan Rogers is so good. I'm like wishing Liverpool would sign him. Yeah, great to hear that, man, Midoriya. Yeah, exactly. If you want somebody to be a bit more dictates the game in the middle, switch play, sees the danger, plays that, then you want a roaming playmaker. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take off. Wait, hold on. Let me check this out. Luca Rigoli, Josh Bravo, Costanzo, come on. No, Costanzo. Pito is not playing well. The Mayo, Pipenbrock is not playing well. What do we do? Okay, we just make these. First, we make these 2 changes. We have the quality on the pitch to win matches. But Yeboah, I want him to carry on playing. I need to see what he's capable of. Play, rotator 11, right? Does role ability matter? What is a role ability? Role ability? Role suitability, not ability. There's no role ability in the game. Suitability, Suitability, that's basically the attributes. It's not really that important. I mean, like, okay, for me, honestly, the only thing that should factor into your decision making when you play football matches is positional suitability. Role familiarity or role ability here just tells me how many stars, no. That's it. Like here, 2 stars. Meaning, what does this tell me? For the role he's playing shadow striker, or rather here, for the role he's playing ball playing defender, he doesn't have all the attributes. He doesn't. He needs a bit more composure. I see. How do you know? You come in here. You got the training. You got the ball playing. So he needs anticipation, bravery. He needs composure to be 13. Okay. He needs heading to be 13. He needs marking and passing to be higher. He needs positioning to be higher. Yeah. So, and he needs vision to be higher. But if I were to play maybe as a no-nonsense central defender, right, you can see it's still 2 stars. So role ability is a function of his attributes in relation to the role you're playing in. Not really, I never really care. Yeah, I don't really care. He has a half star. The reason is because Mr. Horn doesn't know this position. He's unconvincing. So right now when he's playing in that position, right, his ability in the role isn't that good because he has yet to master that position. And I'm training him to play in this position. Yeah. So I'm training as a round outer because I want his concentration also to go up. So yeah, the guys will make mistakes, that's for sure. They will make mistakes, but it's only I'm willing to gamble with the mistakes. Okay. It's something that you want to basically something that you want to do in the game of Football Manager. Like, you got to develop players, you got to take risks, man. They're not going to develop, no, if you don't play them. So whenever, like Worms, he's a youngster, he's playing as the last man. Junior was 2 stars last time when he first joined us. This guy was absolutely garbage, playing that position. Last time 2 stars. Then he's developed slowly. Now he's okay. And now he's not too bad. Okay, so it's about 3 stars. I mean, roll ability, honestly, it's fine. But like some of these guys, Shadow Striker Piper is like, he can play this role really well. Pito can play this role really well. Bravo can play this role really well. It's a function of the role and the position. That's it. I don't really care. I just use it as a guide. Jacobs, nice ball. Oh, Pito goes down. I told you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have successful graduates from the Bayer Leverkusen Diving Academy because it's our 3rd penalty in a row. 3 games, 3 penalties. Rocky steps up again. Man, yeah, penalty heaven, man. Oi. Oh my God. We hit the woodwork twice. The keeper hit the woodwork. The guy came in for a follow-up. He hit the woodwork too. Unbelievable. I thought we had the winner there. I really thought we had the winner. That's why I love these comical things. Is Tom Daly a coach? Must be. Looks like it. It looks like, hey, corner now. Come on, boys. I'm enjoying the entertainment. Yeah, he's never had to like, hey, try again. Jacobs now. Comes out to Neves. Back to Regoli. We still have time. There's about 3 minutes left. The game ain't over. Ooh, there's another corner. This Bratislava doing quite well. Yeah, all I say, I don't want to lose. That's all. I don't want to lose. We are rotating a lot of players for this game, resting them because we've got a tough league campaign. We're not top of the... What can I say about short corner routine? What can I say about short corner routines, man? I love my short corner routines. Boom, pop, boom, one pass, Piper waiting, push, goal. Woodwork twice. Rocky watching YouTube saying, oh, you hit the woodwork twice. It's definitely an FM24 bug. Okay, I know, I take it as we get a lot, oh my God, it's a penalty. Unbelievable. Hey, how are you? Thanks for the follow, man. What? The man who's recommending the Belgian beer. I don't believe it. We have, hey, Rocky, come on. You scored a brace in the last game. Can you save the day? Rocky! No, he didn't come to the rescue. It's 2-2. Bratislava, I've done it. Man, the ref definitely tagged on the celebration our players did. Okay, so it's 2-2. As long as we don't lose, I'm happy. Okay? Because players got a chance to play. The Mayo, Pipen, goes back to Junior. Junior to Neves. Worms. Worms with a yellow card. Neves, what a ball. How to touch. Hey, what is this, a tactical ploy from our players? Yeah, it needs to grow his more. What? You might have saved it. You're right, Spencer. Well, it's okay, you know. 3 goals. We conceded 2. I mean, we just did concede goals. We did score from. We did concede, man. Yeah, we had all kinds of penalty drama, but it's okay. We're not in danger of not making it through. We're not in danger. I got Cologne coming up. Cologne is a more dangerous game for us because Cologne, they don't like us very much. We have never had a very let's just put it this way. There's war whenever we play against each other. Basic war. All right, here we go. Schalke would like to take on trial Vehatovic. No, you can't. Reject. Nobody gets to see my player except for me. Wow. You have a lot of potential, man. You're short and fast. Hopefully. You're short and fast. That's about it. No? What fantastic off the ball. Training, advanced forward, and quickness. Okay, good. Hiro Katana, I think he's still plying his trade somewhere. Spurs fan. There we go. First name right at the top. He's still 29 years old, doing well at Juve. Doing well at Juve. You have to play mid blocks with short strikers. I think whenever I play short strikers, I tend to play mid block systems a lot more. Or then I'll play like them as F9s as well. Then I get others into play, and then sometimes they get into goal scoring positions. Yeah. So my tactic, if I was to play this tactic as with a mid block, then I'll play the shadow striker, the striker as an F9. Slightly different. Maybe you'll try in the next game. Crazy, you know. Today I'm a bit nuts. Okay. Do you have a short striker? I mean, these are my strikers are never short. Madsen is probably the shortest in the team. 1.81, yeah. And then we got Jerry the Kroik. Okay, he's about 1.85. Injured. I'll probably play them as an F9. You want to play short striker? No. I thumped Bayern Munich already. No, I don't have to worry about Bayern anymore. Yeah. Because the next game against Bayern Munich is going to be at home. Don't worry. You think you transfer all those players, Kimpy, you transfer all your players to Bayern Munich to stop me from winning. I'm already not winning the title. I'm 6 points behind. Yeah. It's going to be tough for me to catch up. This is one season, I don't think we can lift the title. Next season, maybe. Next season, I will. Because this season, I think we were messing about, right? At the start of the season, of changing tactics for fun. All right, so we come in here and then we got Johnny. Worms is not playing. We got Junior. Where's Junior? Junior will come back. Himmelman will sit out. We'll play Ty Smith. Josh Bravo will come in. All right, then Neves will come back in to start. Luka will be on the bench for Madsen. Majanovic is almost coming back. That's good news. General rehab. The Croy is also general rehab. Okay, and then Yeboah is okay, is it Yeboah or Luka? I think Yeboah. Zia will start here. Jacobs and Costanzo will start. And then Jacobs will we play with Pito up top. Alright, this is the big battle. Cologne, we're gonna go cautious away from home. And then we're gonna go mix and no work ball into box. Away from home, we just make a small tweak to the tactical system. Spurs. Hero to Katana. Hero Katana now. January transfer window. Okay, still got a chance. Okay. So coming out now, we gotta go. We got a hero, loan or transfer. Hero Katana. Oh, this is gonna be a massive transfer, man. Okay, 132 million transfer to Eintracht Frankfurt. 132 million going in immediately. 132, 123, 123. Immediate transfer. Because the transfer window hasn't closed yet, right? Okay. Date January. Hero Katana is now officially playing for Eintracht Frankfurt. The numbers are coming back. Yes, Paponate, you're absolutely right. The rehab focus is only available when a player is orange injured. Correct. Not when he's red. When he's red, you don't get the option. And sometimes orange, so you don't get the option because once they are ready for rehab, sometimes orange they won't be available because it's too soon. There's usually a few, like when they have like a week left or a few days left. That's when you can. We're playing on cautious mentality against Cologne. There, because they got super play. See the play with the green bandana on his head here, over here. I don't know if I can zoom in. Let me try and see whether I can miraculously bring that in. Okay, this will be some kind of a super zoom from another computer. Okay, there we go. There we go. Can you see Hiro Katana here? This guy here, the green bandana. That's the one. Super player. We zoomed him close for you. Matt, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow, sir. Yeah, Ochi the Mochi. Oh no, come on, please don't do this to me. Okay, Cologne is a brutal team. I've never left this team. I've never ended a game with 11 players. You know, in good condition. They always break a few legs. Oi! Man, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the family, brother. Thank you for the subscription to the channel. Brilliant. So, if you... don't forget to for the guys who sub to the channel and using your Prime, any other way of subbing to the channel, when you sub to the channel, don't forget to connect, baby, your Twitch and your Discord together. Yeah. Otherwise, you lose out. I mean, Discord as well. Like all the tactical geniuses on Discord. Plus, we do bring your tactics. So tomorrow we're doing bring your tactics, right? So tomorrow is what? Tuesday. No, Wednesday we're doing bring your tactics. If we are, because that's also New Year's Day, my mom's birthday, my late mother's birthday, so I might be a bit moody. So first of January is my late mom's birthday. Yeah, she was born on 1st January. I used to like New Year's Eve. I'm getting my mood is getting slowly darker because every year, 31st of January, I'd always call my mom. Wherever I was in the world, I'll call my mom up on that day, on the eve, and I'll wait until midnight because she always would wait for my phone call. I'd always call her at just before midnight. And that was the only time at the whole week, right? She'd stay up for me. Yeah. So if I'm not around, I'll do it. But if I'm around, I'm in the house. Yeah. So I'll wait until midnight and I'll just go and disturb her. Yeah. So my mom's birthday was on New Year's Day. Yeah. Always. So I might get a bit dark towards tomorrow night. So if I do, please excuse me because I miss her a lot. And she passed during COVID. Yeah. She did. She was the worst funeral I've ever had to go through, man. It's like COVID funerals were terrible. Imagine me flying out for the funeral and being isolated for a week and a half. That was like a nightmare for me. And then you're stuck in the hotel by yourself and your friends are trying their best to keep you entertained. Like one of my friends was trying to cheer me up by ordering so much food. I mean, I'm already in a hotel. Food is coming from the hotel, right? But he decides in his infinite wisdom, okay, to send me food. So he sent me this food to cheer me up. I don't know, a lot of people seem to think food cheers you up, right? He sent me food enough for 5 guys. I'm like sitting down there looking at the food guy. You're making me even more depressed. Yeah, so thanks, man, guys. Thanks for the sub. Don't know how much that means to me when people are following the channel, or they find a home here. Yeah, I noticed my wingers tend to tuck inside narrow formation, not inside forwards, or in whether they don't stay outside. Wingers, damn. What's your width? If your width is narrow, right? If your width is narrow, like wide, right? Okay, wide, then your players are going to be wide, right? So, okay. Now, but the thing is also, you have to look as well at, what is the other thing you need to look at? What their feet, preferred foot. Are they right? If they are playing on the flank opposite their preferred foot, they always be a bit more narrow. No, it's okay, man. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to get used to it. Sometimes I go dark and depressive, closer to New Year's Day. So I probably won't be streaming. I don't want you guys to see the dark side of me. Already some of you see the crazy side of me, which is better to handle. Easier to handle, I guess. Look at my team. Look at us. Look at the boys, man. Cologne. We're on cautious mentality and we're doing the job on them. Why? We made a tactical tweak. What did I say? When you are not sure and you're away from home, it doesn't matter. The worst instruction in the game is low cross because it means you're committing your players higher up the pitch to do cutbacks. And if you fail, your flanks are wide open. So what I do is I don't do it. But at home, I look at the opposition, I can camp, I do it. Oh man, yeah, that's terrible. You lost your granddad on the 31st of December 10 years ago. Was a hero to me. It's not nice. Yeah. I know. And the worst part is, the thing is, right, no one can understand how you feel. Sometimes false roles with good personalities are tough to find. You know how difficult it is, this game. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not happy with performance because we only 2-0 up. Cologne. We did it, man. I love this tweaking that we've been doing game to game. We're not doing too many different things because you don't need to when you have a good tactic. If you've got the place for a tactic, honestly, you don't need to go to a game and go like, okay, they are playing this formation. I got to do this change. I got to do that. It's not what this is not rocket science. Okay, this is not rocket science. The game was designed to be so simple. Okay, you don't overcomplicate the game. Damn it. Can you imagine if in real life, right? I think that's what Pep Guardiola must have done to his players. He confused them so much that they ended up screwing things up. Costanzo is getting tired. I think we've been overplaying him too much. 6.6. He normally doesn't give us those kind of numbers. So we want to be careful. Now this AI probably just up their mentality. Now is a good time for us to make substitutions after this. We'll just go in. We bring on Lloyd Horn. The good thing about Lloyd is he can play the right and left, right? So right, if he plays here, he'll be more of a winger. He won't cut inside anymore. So we can just play him here. Then John Jacobs, the guys up top are having a good game, but if I play John Jacobs, his passing is not very good. His work rate is not very good. So I can't play him as a shadow striker. He won't do a really good job. But he can play as a poacher. Right, because you don't really expect him to do that much work up top. At the back, we've got Panovic who can come on because we want to sell him. The goal is to sell him, okay? So, more football he plays, the easier it is going to be for me to sell him off later. Even though I've got a very good player on the bench. Come on, Rocky. Rocky gathers the ball. Good on Rocky, man. Okay, we got Smits, Horn, Pito, Pipen. We did the changes, but they are coming. The choo-choo train is coming. They are putting pressure on us. Come on. Oi, Panovic, I'm giving you a chance. No, that's the reason why I'm trying to sell you. But don't give them the ball so they can score. What a save from our keeper. The Mohawk has done it again. Oh, Ochi did brilliantly to take the ball away, but opted not to shoot. But he's in some trouble now. Ito comes back to defend. That's what aggression buys you when as a striker, okay? There is a reason why you always sign a striker with high aggression. You never do that. You never... I love it because my strikers always come back to help me defend. When you sign like wingers or strikers without high aggression, then, you run the risk. Sometimes when your back's to the wall in the defending, they don't come back. Okay, we're under some pressure, but we're okay. We're okay, defending well. So far, we're doing okay. So what we'll do now is Piper and Pito. Fresh legs. Now we can bring on Jacobs. I love how long it takes for that to happen. Change, okay. We brought on Jacobs up top. And then, I don't see an AMC here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. All right, it's okay then. Yeah, you lost your aunt on Christmas Day. Yeah, my wife lost her dad right just a few weeks ago. So she's still in mourning. So she still feels there's a bit of a dark side to her right now. Yeah. So she's having to process all of that. So I've given her as much space as possible. She's literally staying with her mom right now, and I miss her to bits because she doesn't want her mother to be alone. Yeah, so she's staying with her mom because the house is now empty, and I'm okay. Old people, they don't really just pack their bags up and just move away, right? So I get what my what my wife needs to do. But she does come home, spends time with the kids, and she just had lunch with the kids, and we were playing games at home. Then she goes back. So she's doing this incredible job of trying to balance the needs. She's always been that kind of person that puts people ahead of herself. And my problem in life is that I'm a spoiled. I'm a mummy's boy. So I'm like the worst kind of husband for a wife to have. I'm a mummy's boy. So that means my wife is my best friend. So if she's not around, I get grumpy. You know what I mean? So I'm not used to all this. So I have to be very patient. Of course, I haven't always been. I was grumpy at some points too when she wasn't around. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, guys, we navigated, man. It's tough on her. It's very tough on her. I have to be very understanding. Okay. Because the one mistake, and I want her to be with the mom. Because when my dad passed away, my mom was alone, and I wasn't in Singapore at that time, and I wanted my mom to come stay with me, but she refused. And then I told my brother, you have to be in the house as often as possible. But he's a dickhead. He's a real idiot. Okay, my youngest brother is a real idiot. So he was very selfish with his time. My mom passed away at home alone during COVID. I was livid when I found out with my brother, because I felt like he should have been, because my mom was not feeling well on that day, right? So she wasn't feeling well, and she called me and I called him, and he told her to just take a walk to the doctor. I'm like, dude, seriously, you have a car, you could have driven her to the hospital, you fucking twat. So my youngest brother is an idiot. He used my nickname as a player. What's your nickname? What is the nickname? Oh no, the guy's name. The guy's name is Rocky. Yeah, his name is Rochi. So I call him Rocky. I don't call him Rochi. That Rochi I call Rocky. Yeah. Yeah, really selfish. Sometimes, the thing about life is this: you can't really argue with people. One thing I learned, when I was young, I always work hard to get people to see my point of view. If they don't agree, I'll be working really hard to get them to see my point of view. The problem is, as I grew older, I realized there is only so much you can do with people. You cannot make the camel drink water if he doesn't want to drink water. Okay? You can't lead a horse to, I can't even remember the phrase now, but you can't. You gotta accept them who they are, what they are. Right? So, c'est la vie, such, you think the sky is blue? I'm not going to argue with you. You think the sky is purple in color? Go ahead. It makes you happy. Dude, seriously enjoy yourself. Right? So I've stopped going in that direction already. So nowadays, whenever I see things like, oh yeah, he's that kind of a person, okay, what to do? Such is life. Can't blame him. I can if I want to. But that'll make me a really sore, grumpy old man. I met a grumpy old man once, like, I never, ever believed that somebody could hold a grudge for more than 10 years. This guy held a grudge for 20 years against his own brother. I'm like, I was stunned. I'm saying, don't you believe in forgive and forget? No, dude, seriously, this is hold it, man. This is worse than a vendetta. Why you lost? Some people don't want to stay, right? What to do? They are more comfortable in the home that they had with the person that they loved. So I can't drag them. My mom was like that as well. My mom didn't want to come and stay with me because she didn't want to leave the house. All the memories of my dad were there. Yeah. She comes to my house, it's more like, you, dude, seriously, this is so different from my house. Yeah, I can understand that. So it's tough. You can't force them to do something they don't want to do. Must be same as Pogba brothers. Camels are hard. They think they can survive the Sahara. Water ain't on their radar. Hey, water is coming back to the Sahara. Do you believe it or not? Have you heard the news? Water is coming back to the Sahara. I'm not joking. There we go. There's more than one report of water coming back to the Sahara. Because of the changes the global, all these weather changes, right? The global warming, all the effects right now, right? Everything is going upside down, right? We got pockets. There are literally places now in the Sahara. There's so much water there right now. They're like, it's a new day, new dawn, you know. Okay, and they turn into like a lot of these places have turned into tourist destinations. Yeah. There's not one area, no. This is in Algeria. That one last picture I showed is in Morocco. Okay. And here, Sahara doesn't get there. This is the Sahara Desert flooded for the first time in decades. So there's a lot of this happening now in the Sahara. It's huge now. I mean, it's a big news. Yeah. And I know of these Moroccan tour guides right now. I read a story about these Moroccan tour guides now. They're bringing people to these areas where it went from desert to like lakes, man. And there's life, different kinds of, now there's a new ecosystem. And there's areas where there used to be lakes many hundreds of years ago, right? Now there are lakes, they are a bit eaten to a desert. Now they've gone back to lakes again. Yeah, they found prehistoric whale bones too, correct? It's quite fascinating. I'm finding it very fascinating. Of course, global climate changes are quite terrifying, especially where I live. Like, we haven't had flash floods in Singapore in many years, and suddenly we had a few in a span of the last 2 to 3 years. Yeah, we had the book Rayleigh, right, Singapore. We had this flash flood. We normally don't have these problems. This is nothing. This is nothing. We have flash floods like this, man. And we have literally like areas where we've got a lot of storm drains in Singapore. We've got a lot of storm drains in Singapore to protect ourselves, and catchment areas for water. But hey, man, all of a sudden, boom, even Singapore. Okay, so now we're gonna play Regoli. Yeboah. I think we are playing Real Sociedad in the Champions League. We want to win this. Okay, to drive. Okay, now these guys are fit. Okay, so we are bringing them along. Okay, so we can bring him and bring him. I think that should be enough. Yeah, the Croy is out now. Okay, it's not ready. Okay. All right, let's go for this, man. Let's go for this match. Fish come to the street. There's quite a lot of funny things about fish in the street. I told you about the crocodile that came into my friend's garage, right? We actually showed you the picture, remember? You remember the picture of the crocodile in my friend's garage? My friend was like, he took a picture of the croc in his garage, man, after the flood came in, right? Crocodile in his garage beside his car. He was all laughing. But the closest I've had is scorpions. In my car park. Yeah, that's about it. And I'm always looking with worried looks because I'm not that far from a river. I'm like, our home is like about 8 feet from the river. We are 8 to 10 feet higher than the river. Yeah. I don't know how far that's going to help, man. Okay, nice work. Go, beautiful football, but Pito is offside, even if he gets to that, yeah. Okay, we are definitely, I think, going to have to up the ante. We're still playing on cautious, but yeah, we scored the goal already, so fine. A no risk approach. It's okay. Lower mentality, because what this will do is our defensive line will be lower. Yeah, the croc came in to say hello, correct? Just like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Correa. Oh, that's our former player. Joker decided to go and play for Real Sociedad. Let's knock him out. What a ball. Another chance. Zia. Whoa! Opportunistic strike. Opportunity. Strikes, baby. That's a great goal. So, guys, remember Wednesday we are doing BYT. Basically, it's now changed. I call it now diagnosis. Essentially, the guys on Discord, they can submit their saves as well as their tactics. So, if you guys on Discord, don't forget, you can submit your save. Then we'll do bring your tactics. And occasionally, after the children fall asleep, which I should be attempting to put them to sleep soon. Once I put the kids to sleep, we continue the stream, but sometimes I play something different. Yeah, so sometimes I'm playing a different. Lately, I've been playing Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, because I like. I'm fascinated by mythology. It doesn't matter what mythology. You can be Greek, you can be Indian, you can be Chinese, you can be American mythology. Any mythology in the world, and I'm fascinated. Okay, so they come up with a mythological. The Americans come up with a great game. I'll play it. Yeah, but the Chinese came up with a fantastic game called Black Myth Wukong. Absolutely brilliant. So it's one of those games that's got me kind of like thinking about, like in Football Manager, I'm always thinking about builds. Right? In Football Manager, I'm always thinking about what would be a easy tactical system to use. I'm always doing that in Football Manager, coming up with ideas for that. And then with Black Myth Wukong, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah. Singapore is sinking. Singapore has been sinking for a long time. Why do you think we're reclaiming more land? Singapore, what we do is, every time a part of Singapore sinks, right, we reclaim the land. We go further and further. We got entire islands being connected right now. At one point, we reclaimed so much land, Malaysia got worried. Hello, excuse me, you're coming into our borders, no? You're reclaiming so much land. Now, what else? Then Johor decided to open up their residential market, and so guess who's coming to town? All the Singaporeans are coming. Like half of Johor is probably owned by Singaporeans. So. Yeah, Singapore may not. Singapore is working very hard. We have plans to build mitigation walls. Literally building walls out in the ocean to protect the island from sinking. Singapore isn't sinking. More like the water levels are rising. Singapore are basically swampland. So. Nice football here. We are 2-0 up on Real Sociedad. No, we thought we weren't trying very hard, man. Just relaxing and near post. I'm interested in mythology and has history, fascinated by the reasons behind world belief systems. Yeah! Hey, man, I think if I ever met you in real life, I would have a lot of conversations, long conversations. I'm currently reading a book called The History of God. So I sometimes sit down right and just go. I love reading books. I'm always reading books about mythology, about perceptions or history, religion. I don't purport to be anything more than a person that likes to, expand his I just like to find out about things. So mythology has definitely got me up there. One of the fascinating things I love, especially now when they're talking about Atlantis being in an Arctic. No, basically there's this whole school of thought that believes as the ice caps start melting, right, and we will see some people believe we will see Atlantis, or what was Atlantis. But Gilgamesh is a bit history lah. There's a bit of history in Gilgamesh. It was actually an actual character, right, in history. Yeah, it's not mythology. He did medieval history. Oh, medieval history was fun, right? History was one of my subjects in school too. Yeah. Hey, Kosi, what the heck, man? We're here chilling away. Costanzo gets sent off. What is wrong with this boy? Pito is to come and play on the flanks. I don't care. So we got two shadow strikers. Pito will play on the flanks. We give a flip. Yeah. What the hell's wrong with the youngster? Comes on and gets himself sent off. Now we play strikeless. We still put pressure on them. We don't need a striker. Man. Hey, football man, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Finally caught my stream. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for popping in. Put him in the hole. Yeah, Costanzo. Look, I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. I think we're still gonna score goals. Because the striker's position is basically for show most of the time. Yeah, but he still gets a lot of goals. There we see what I mean. We still scored a goal. 3-0. We're 3-0 up, man. We're 3-0 up. What's HBU? How about you? Okay, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, man. Football man. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Okay, to all you guys who have not been able to wish this, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas. I hope you had lots of presents, or you gave away lots of presents as well. Yeah, to your kids, especially at home. Yeah. I just brought the kids out today just to get them some more. Like, suddenly the kids my kids have a new fascination for Legos. Okay, I want to encourage that. The Mayo in, by Brock, my God, he missed. He just had to keep the shot down. We could have been 4 up. Zia now with the corner. We are man down, and it somehow or another ends up in the area. Player went down, of course. You know the Bayer Leverkusen's diving school. EPL already has Atlantis, the lost city. Spurs fan trying to be corny here. They're not that lost, lah. They'll be fine. You see, honestly, I mean, okay, I know a lot of neutrals and non-City fans are probably enjoying what's going on with City at the moment, and I don't blame them. I do. I'm also one of them. But I honestly do think that they will bounce back and they will finish in the top 3. Yeah, they will. It's only a matter of time. And it's good to hear, it's good to read that Pep Guardiola is turning around and say, yeah, we never gave those youngsters a chance. That's why, you know, all these players are doing so. Hey, can you actually name the place? Morgan Rogers, Morgan Gibbs-White, what's his name? He named a couple of them, like Cole Palmer as well. Yeah, finally, right? So that's when McAtee came out to play. McAtee had a decent game. Got socks and booze. Yeah, exactly. For me, it's music, baby. Music and booze. Yeah. Oh, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Aye. You look at the amount of greed in my team, man. The greed levels in my team is incredible. We are playing with 10 men. Okay. There's still a lot of this. I want to go and score a glory goal. Opposition might score 1. So, okay, we're 10 men down, then we have to make some changes. Okay, all right. Neves will have to come off. We get George Yeboah, the youngster. Then we've got do we have a fullback? We got Himmelman. That's useful. Okay, undo. Oh, no, we won't undo. Just give him a chance. Dalji, give him a chance. Okay, all right. Ty Smith will come in here for George Bravo. That's 3. And then I think we can afford to bring John Jacobs. Yeah, baby. For Pipe and Brock. Okay. Lethal now. We got the European golden boy on the pitch. Pep. FM. 92K. Thanks for the 12 months, brother. Hey, you have a Nugent, right? I think you do, no? I'm alternative rock. I listen to all kinds of music, man. For me, Soundgarden. I like Soundgarden. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I like Stone Temple Pilots. My Chemical Romance. I like Queen. I like Cream. You look at my eclectic music taste. CCR. Okay. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Okay. Anything with a great guitar solo, I'm there. Anything with a great drum solo, I'm there. If it's gonna be a romantic song, I'm not there. If it's a slow, like, ooh, I don't do I do ballads, but ballads are gotta mean something. Yeah. Great ballads. There are not many great ballads there. No more great ballads. All the great ballads happened in the 70s, 80s. That was the era of the emo ballads. All the emo ballads. Yeah. All the rockers were singing about the loved ones they leave behind on the road, while they go and party and have fun, and they're trying to convince all their girlfriends that they miss them. So they write this great classic rock ballad for them. Yeah, Soundgarden is one of the best. For me, the bands I love music in general. Soundgarden, Muse. I caught them live. I caught U2 live. Muse and U2 are the 2 bands I caught live. Yeah, never regretted it. Entertaining. Oh, you sweet thing, you for what? Okay, good. Entertainers. Muse concerts are fun because they're like an experience. So I will never go and watch a concert by if it's like one dude singing like by himself with a backing band, I will never go check that. It's never fun. Okay, that's how I am. I need a band. I need a guitarist. I need a drummer. I need to see the chemistry, the energy that comes from all these instruments on stage and performances and solos. You know, that's me. I like it. I like to see musicians having fun. AC/DC, man. Sorry, I'm up there as a humongous AC/DC lover. So when it comes to music, I got a broad range of likes. Broad. Bed of Roses, that's an emo song. Very emo. Bon Jovi is full of emo music. Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, all emo songs. All the emotional songs. They have a place. They have a place in my heart too. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they all remind me of different phases of my life. Yeah. Even like Chicago, I listen to Chicago too. Yeah. So I went through a phase when I listened to Foreigner, Chicago. Yeah. I grew up with that kind of music. I want to know what love is. Yeah, you grow through that phase, right? Yeah, emo music. I call it emo music. All right, we done what we could do. So competitions-wise, we are third on the table. We're only 4 points behind league leaders, Eintracht Frankfurt. 2 points behind the legendary Bayern Munich. All of us only lost 2 games, so competition still tight. We have qualified, ladies and gentlemen. We have qualified for the Champions League in some fashion. So we did not start off well. We made slow progress in the Champions League, right? We lost the first game, I think, in Champions League because we're now out to the round of 16. We lost the first game to PSG, and then we drew the next game to Juve, and then we started winning. We beat a PSV, and then we beat Standard Liège. We drew to Roma. We beat Porto. We drew to Slovan Bratislava, but we beat Real Sociedad in the last match to seal qualification, which is what we really wanted. So we got Man City, Real Madrid, Spurs, PSG, Barcelona, Juventus, Stuttgart, and Bayer Leverkusen. German clubs have done reasonable. I mean, 2 of us have qualified straight to the round 16. And then looking at Bayern. Okay, let's find Bayern. Borussia Dortmund also made it. Where's Bayern? Uh-oh. They are there. They made it. Bayern, so all the 4 clubs are there. Your all-time favorite song is by Chicago. Oh, England definitely is. England has some of the best free concerts. England is home of free music, baby. Yeah, a number of times I went to London, right? And then, I went to the UK a few times. And then, you end up in places where there's free, great music. Yeah, you just go to the pub. The only problem is, London itself is terrible. I tell you, the first time I went to London, I thought it was a fantastic city. I'm here in the party capital of the world. I go in there straight away. I'm sorry, sir, it's last call. Dude, it's only 9 o'clock. I still remember the first time I had beer there. I was like, huh? I'm like, I come from a land where, last call is at 4 a.m. in the morning. They're like, dude, sorry, it's last call. It's a pub beer. So London is London is a terrible place to drink. All my friends will tell me go to Newcastle or go to outskirts of London, right? Yeah. There are a few musical events in London. In the UK, there are a lot of musical events. More than a few. More than one. Peace, Anglia. You enjoy the pubs? Yeah, probably will next time I go. I usually make a trip out to the UK like once every 2 years, once every 3 years. I got family there as well. Yeah, my cousin is there. So I go visit my cousin and my last uncle. The last man of his generation. So I have to go and pay my respects. So I'm going to go and see him before he passes, man. It'll be terrible if I don't. So, Fortuna Düsseldorf, Schalke, next week. But we did okay. We made some tactical changes, right? So, what are the tweaks that we made? So, very simple, right? This whole stream was about we making tweaks, okay? So, there are only the 2 real tweaks you're going to do in your tactics. If your tactics are solid, you first find out if your tactics are good, right? Simple, right? 101. You creating chances? Good. Like, where do you find that out from? You go to Data Hub. You come into Analyst Report, first up, this one. Are you creating chances? Good. You're creating chances? Tactics is good. Again, second thing you do, go Data Hub again. Team performance, go XG table. Are you creating chances? Yes. Our problem was, we used to be -5, and now it's -4. Means we are improving this number. But look at the number of chances we are creating. We are, lots. Our average XG is insane. Like, our chances are like this now. Our highest XG is like 0.8, right? There's 0.88. Sure, this one, a penalty. So you know your tactic is creating chances. So you put that to one side. So you know your system is good. So the question is then you mitigate risk, right? So what I did was I dropped my mentality to cautious when I'm away from home. Simple fix. The second thing you need to do in your tactics is understand whether you need to get everybody involved. Like low crosses is a big problem here in a lot of tactics. So you play low crosses, everybody gets involved, right? So when they get involved, these guys go forward, these guys go forward. So your flanks are open. I know my tactic. If that happens, I only have one defender. So I'll concede goals. So once you make that change, we're fine. So I don't play low crosses away from home. That's it. Simple. Simplicity, baby. We keep things simple. So looking at the players now, we've got Ome. Let's look at your short list of all the super players. These are all your super players. All the terrible players that are making life miserable for me. Rankati is still with 25 goals. This guy is going to be a problem for me. But thank God he's not playing in our league. Thank God he's not in my league. He was in our league. Then he transferred out. That's a good news, man. All right, guys. So it's at this time I have to call the stream, right? So, and because we're streaming in 2 locations, what we'll try and do is we might see whether anybody's up and about. So once in a while we'll raid, right? So I have to raid somebody, Twitch. We're going to see whether we can raid someone. We'll raid someone and see what's happening elsewhere. Okay, no, we're not doing Black Myth Wukong. Football Manager, please. Football Manager 2024. Let's see who's streaming. That's me. Okay. Let's language will be English. We got Llama. Okay, let's go raid Llama then. Okay, so let me just pop this up and go raid Llama. Yeah, I know you guys need the points, right? So I thank everybody for popping in on the stream today. You guys have been absolutely sensational. I hope this works. I will see you guys again. When will the day come? In light. When shall we meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? But it'll be soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, and let's not get into Macbeth land. Wukong maybe later. Yeah, I might stream Wukong later, but I need to put the kids to sleep first. So I thank all of you. So let's go raid FM Llama. And I shall see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.